Welcome back, Big Brother stars, because your guys are the real stars. So now this is part two, and if you haven't watched the part one, it is linked below on my description. Fahima shared with the good news of her being engaged, and we found out that she's getting married next year, February. Congratulations, Fahima. The ring was ringing. She was letting us know that, hey, look at this, look at. She revealed her engagement and also that her man got her a Mercedes Benz. It seems like things are good in your life. Seems like things are moving well in your life. A big congratulations. So there was a lot of apologies in this reunion. We saw Fahima apologizing to Z, Liema apologizing to Z, and Mac Jr. and Papa Ghost showing respect to each other. So Papa Ghost was like, I feel and I believe that Mac Jr. was a deserving winner for the season 4. And Mac Jr. was like, I respect you, Papa Ghost. Thank you for that. So that was good to see. And then we moved to Fahima apologizing to Z. Z shared a story that actually touched me about not liking what Fahima was saying in the house, and also she felt disrespected or slut shamed, as she says, about the comment that she said she's a bottle girl, something like that. But what is funny is that Fahima is doing the same job. So how do you slut shame someone when you are in the same industry? Zinc then got so emotional, what made me so sad for her, as she explained that the society or the people just label her and belittle her when they don't even know her. And she told Fahima that her comments really didn't sit well with her. But they did end up hashing it out, and Fahima apologizing to Zintle. Z was getting apology after apology after apology. And also Liam apologized to Zintle about what she said on a video. So Liam was out with friends and she was drinking. And I guess that friend asked her about Zintle and Sinaya's relationship while they were drinking. Meanwhile, the friend is recording the whole thing, records the whole thing, then put it online for clicks and views. And that broke Zinhle and Liema's relationship. Liema explained her situation on what happened, and as they said, that is not Liema's friend. It was a beautiful thing to see Zinhle and Liema reconcile and Zinhle forgiving Liema. Yolanda's name was brought up again. And she is not even here for this reunion. Or Chinza says he wanted Yolanda to be present so that he will tell her to her face that she is controlled by her fans. Now, the question is Yolanda controlled by her fans? I believe that most of Big Brother housemates, I wouldn't say control. I think control will be not the word to use. But I think they gravitate to what their fans are saying and what the fans want from them. Then we move to the relationships. Oh my God. Big Brother relationships, do they ever work out? I know there are some who were successful after the show, but most, these relationships on reality TV will leave you hanging. That's why you should choose yourself and not ship everybody and just watch the show to enjoy the show and not be a shipper. There in the shipping department, you're there to break your heart and end up hating people for nothing, for ending relationships. And as I told you on part 1 that Liema and Mac Jr. started a relationship after the show, it didn't work out. They didn't want to tell us what actually caused the end to the relationship. Also, Liema and Jared. Oh, I don't know why Liema was fighting so hard for Jared. Never believe a man so much. Never believe a man so much. If a man tell you, I'm not talking to these people, I've never talked to them after the show, I've blocked them, and you take it and you believe that that man is telling the truth. In the meantime, the man is still texting and talking to other people. Liema and Jared also broke up, and Liema tells us that she broke Jared's heart. Why and how she broke Jared's heart, we will never know because these people don't want to tell us. McJunior doesn't want to explain what happened between her and Liema for the relationship to end. Liema doesn't want to tell us why her and Jared broke up, which leave us guessing. Was it cheating? Was it what? I don't know. But Liema says with Jared, she was just not ready for the next step. What was the next step? Well, were you all meeting families and getting married? You know, these are the questions that Smash Africa was asking, but he was not getting the answers to. Another failed relationship. Lorato and Ghost. You know, I saw a post that said, I knew it will never work between these two. It was obvious, and Lorato shared her frustration that Ghost is a lazy man. Ghost doesn't want to work, he wants everything done for him. I'm like, what kind of man are you? Why do you want to be taken care of by a woman? And also, Ghost was not happy about the housemates who said he was bragging and acting all fresh. And they came correct. They were like, no, Ghost, you are the one who will mention Louis Vuittons and you will mention you wish you could wear your brands inside the house. It's a pity you cannot wear your brands. But now we're out of the house and we're not saying that it doesn't match. And Ghost was like, nah, but you've never seen a video of me saying that. And most of the housemates were agreeing to saying Ghost was the person who acted rich, who was name calling and saying, I have this, I have this. Wait till you see me. Ghost. Ghost. Settle down. Papa Ghost doesn't want to work. Papa Ghost thinks, I don't know who he thinks he is. I don't know who he thinks he is. That one killed me. But Lorato doesn't want nothing to do with Ghost. So that relationship is a fairy tale. Zinhle and Young Puppy. Zinhle's fans were so hard on Young Puppy. They wanted nothing to do with Young Puppy because of the things Young Puppy used to say about Zinhle in the show. And also, we cannot blame them. They've seen how this man was bad-mouthing Zinhle, and they were like, no, we don't need this. We don't want this for our girl. So these people followed each other and then unfollowed each other. But they still had each other's numbers, so they still communicated. But the relationship was done. It was never gonna work. We moved then to Zinhle and Sinai, which Zinhle didn't wanna say if they dated or not. So now that's up to you if Zinhle and Sinai dated. They had international trips. We saw them. It was this and this. Was it for a show? Were you doing it for the fans and the gift? Were you faking a relationship? So it brings so many questions. Was it a relationship? Was it not a relationship? But that also, she says, they are good friends with the Sinai. Too much when it comes to this relationship of Big Brother. And then for our last relationship, Taki and Neo. Oh man, they broke up because of rumors. So Taki was accused of cheating on Neo, and Neo just decided to cut him off, which I believe there is still love there. I don't know with Neo or Taki, but I still believe this could work out. I still believe this relationship could work out. I think they should just talk it out and find a way to make it, because you can just tell men that they still hurt about this. maybe they still do love each other. I think Taki and Neo need to talk things out and make it work. Yeah, guys, those are my highlights for the first part of the special season reunion for Big Brother Mzansi. And I'm looking forward to the Mlilo episode coming up next week. Please tell me, what were your highlights for this year Mosha first episode? Let's have a chat in the comment section. Love you all. Bye.